Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this playlist, we are preparing together for Patent Agent Exam 2025. Here is an important announcement. We are inviting you all to follow WSLI company page on LinkedIn and write a detailed post tagging WSLI as well as me, that is Tanu Goyal, sharing your experience with our YouTube videos and Instagram quiz and how helpful they have been in your preparation so far. Top 3 LinkedIn posts will be selected and you will be given access to the free resource on matters related to IP jurisprudence. Not only that, you will be given few useful tips on how to prepare for Designs Act. And if you want to stay abreast on how to prepare for the exam in general and some important tips for the Viva, then follow our Instagram channel today, as we will be bringing in 2 industry experts who have many years of experience in the IP industry and so many feathers to their caps. So they will be sharing a bank of knowledge around this week, and if you want to stay updated, then follow the channel today. Let's move on to chapter 8. Now this is the part for which the applicant waits once his patent has been filed and prosecuted, that is the grant of patent. So let's cover it. So this chapter covers the grant of patents, what happens in the event of the death of a patent applicant, what are the rights of patentees, what does date of patent mean, and much more. Now let's discuss section 43, grant of patents. It is a pretty straightforward section. It talks about that once the application has been filed and prosecuted, that is, the application is published, examined, the report has been generated and duly replied to, then the grant of patents happen, but subjected to 2 main conditions. A, that the controller did not refuse it under section 15, and B, the application did not contravene section 10, 21J or section 21. Then the patent is granted as expeditiously as possible and an entry is made in the register of patents. Now once a patent is granted, a serial number is assigned to it in a sequence such as the one you can see on the screen. The application, the specification and other related documents are open for public inspection. Please note that the patent certificate is issued to the patentee within 7 days from the grant under ordinary circumstances as per Rule 74 of the Indian Patents Act 1970. Whatever amendments are made to the specification are made by way of Form 13. Now let's talk about section 45, the date of patent. When we say the term date of patent, we actually mean the date of filing of the patent application accompanied by a provisional or complete specification. This date of patent is entered in the register of patents. Now a patent owner or patentee gets the right to sue someone for patent infringement only upon the grant of the patent. However, the damages can be claimed by the patentee from the infringer since the date of publication, because that is the date when the infringer came to know about the patent. Now, let's discuss section 46, form, extent and effect of patent. Now, the patent shall be in the prescribed form, that is form 2, and shall have effect throughout India. A patent shall be granted for one invention only. We have seen under section 16 that in the case a patent covers more than one invention, the controller makes an order to divide the application into 2. In any lawsuit or other proceeding, no one can raise objections that the patent has been granted for more than one invention. Coming to section 47, grant of patent subject to certain conditions. When a patent has been granted to you with respect to any machine, apparatus or any other article, then the government can actually use your invention. Don't worry, it's all for good reasons. This section tells you that your patent comes with a few conditions. One big one, the government can use it just for its own purposes, whether it's a machine, a process or even a drug. So for example, if you patent a new drug, the government can import or make it for its own use in hospitals, dispensaries or other public services. And it's not just limited to using it, they can also make products for research, experiments or even for teaching students. So basically, the government steps in to make sure that the important inventions, specifically the inventions related to health, are available when they are needed the most, that is, in the times of need. Coming to section 48, rights of patentees. A patentee under the Act has the right to prevent third parties who do not have his consent from making, using, offering for sale, or selling or importing for those purposes that product in India. In the case of a process, he can prevent third parties who do not have his consent from the act of using that process and from the act of using, offering for sale, selling or importing for those purposes the product obtained directly by that process in India. The term of a patent is 20 years from the filing date of the patent application, and in the cases of international applications filed under PCT designating India, it is 20 years from the international filing date. For sections from 49 to 52, be on a constant lookout for shorts videos on our YouTube channel, which will be out next week. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. The next whole chapter on patents of addition has already been covered in the YouTube Shorts video on our channel. You can go to the playlist Patent Agent Exam 2025 and check on your own. I will also leave a link to the Shorts video in the description below. I will see you in the next video on compulsory licensing, an important provision in the Indian Patents Act 1970 and quite unique to India. We will also be discussing case studies and questions that have been asked so far in the exam related to this topic. So don't miss out on that. I will see you in the next video.